So the rain came down pretty heavy, and I don't recall seeing it flood like this up here before. You can see those blueberry plants right there are kind of halfway in the water. That's how deep the water is. Oh, you guys! It's wet, huh? Yeah, so this is interesting. This just goes to show, though, how much this mulch and this walkway has composted down, and the lighter it gets, the more soily it turns, the more it washes away. So it comes from our neighbors over here. They have a way that starts pouring down, and then it comes down our way. So I'm gonna have to find a way to divert this water when this happens. We used to have I had some infrastructures in place prior years, before we had all of our soil scraped over here, which is probably why, or not soil, but compost and mulch, which is probably why we've never really seen it flood like this before, except that very first year we moved in here. But yeah. Oh, these boots are not waterproof. There are holes in them. Oh, there are holes in them. Israel, do you have on my boots? Oh, my feet are soaked. I don't like it. I came out here for a reason, though, so let me... Oh, God, it's cold. Oh, I wanted to look. Oh, my God. My poor citrus. Let's hope they don't get too waterlogged. Yeah, this is interesting. I gotta put my phone away. I have these two Candy Floss Cosmos started, strawberry watermelon in the back, polar bear zinnias in the front, 2 zucchinos, 2 Israeli melons, and 4 Kajari melons started yesterday and early this morning. Okay, so today is Sunday, May 23rd. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick garden tour because we have a little bit of a break in the rain. I saw the sun for a hot second, so we got another wave moving in, so I want to go ahead and get this done before that happens. So here we are coming out the front door. That tree is legit taller than the roof line at this point. Like I said, we had a lot of rain, so I'm just going to kind of loop around going right and excuse all the mess. We haven't been able to be out here much. So straight out the front, we have I bought some more starts, some perennials at Kroger. I couldn't help myself. We have our grapevines up there still. Hopefully today we will be able to get the trellis up at the very least. We have the chayote up here, the comfrey's in there. I did have to move it all. It wasn't that one. That one had no holes, so I had to move it into one that did have holes, and this one's actually busted up the side, but that's alright. Okay, tomatoes in there, some berry plants, Asiatic lilies. So this is just all stuff that needs a home. Blueberry right there, sweet potatoes, and then we got this little table here. Let's see, that's stevia. Hopefully I will get this in the ground today. We have more chayote. This chayote is not looking so hot. I think because I let these guys get a little bit dried out up here. We have the sunroots, blueberries, some blackberries, more chayote. This is the Penta. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. That Aviva picked up at Arbor Gate. I gotta get that in the ground too. Obviously, everything has to go in the ground, but some of these smaller things I can fit some other places just randomly. So if there's a break today, more blueberries. If there's a break today, long enough, I will get those in the ground. Not right now though, because I'm getting ready to go to bed. Just gonna, yikes. These are my roselle. Sorry about the angles here. It is what it is right now. So these are the roselle. I don't know what those spots are on those leaves, but I'm just gonna let it be. Say, oh, look at them little tomatoes over there. Those guys are doing great. Yikes, Elias, I gotta just trying to drain some of this water. Apologize about this. I might edit this out. Okay, so we got flowers that were starting to die in their things last week or the week before, in their little peep start thingies, that I just went ahead and just threw in some empty cups, and they're doing much better now. See, here's the front. Jungle style. I like it. Here are blackberries. I really need to find a home for these. These were just set here, and they kind of, you know what, I'm gonna pluck this one before Aviva comes out, wakes up. Look at how big this is. Look at that. That's a beautiful sized berry. I am going to have to find a home. Excuse my smacking in your, oh, this is good. I'm gonna have to find a home for that blackberry, but for now I can live there. Sorry. I don't know why lamb's quarter. I don't know why this name evades me right now. This is a volunteer. Don't worry, there's nothing in there. This most of this stuff is all volunteer dead anyway. I have to do something with these containers. However, a little cute onion there. And these are sunroots that I just threw in the soil because it was empty. Mystery tree my uncle left at my mother's house. Lamb's quarter. I'm pretty sure that's what that's called, is lamb's quarter. Please forgive me. Don't judge me. I'm very sleepy. Blackberry, thorned kind. That is also the name evades me, but I do have it written down. We were relocating that. I pulled that up. The root was pretty dead. I just threw it in a pot, and lo and behold, blackberry doesn't die. I am going to have to get in here and clean it up some though, because my little flowers are kind of suffering. Down there you can see, and then the little yellow right there. I got to give them access to the light. This pallet I had to put here last night because, as you could see, all of the mulch buildup, it was floating away with a little river joint we had, so I had to kind of like make a little barricade just to at least to keep it. And you'll see over here on the rocks what I'm talking about in a sec. Rose of Sharon, we grew that from seed last year or the year before, so it's coming back. In all of this, oh good lord, yeah, so the lemon balm is bonkers, and I trimmed that back fairly decently about 2 weeks ago. Here goes that baby lemon balm. I don't know if you remember, if you're following along, that Aviva identified. But what I was trying to say is, oh, here we go. It's right here. This little persimmon is getting crowded out, so he's doing good. I am gonna have to come in here and cut back all this again. This is a jujube in a pot. I need to get him in the ground, but yeah, you know, he's okay in a pot for now. Sunroots, almost as tall as the window now. The Mame Sapote has not broken the soil, so I'm wondering if the seed just rotted out and died. I've never grown it before, so I don't know if it just takes time, but I'm patient enough, and plus I forget about things frequently, so we can just let that do its thing. So all of these, I haven't gotten any of these planted up. The Feijoas, nothing over here. I haven't gotten anything planted up in the ground, any trees planted this last week, I don't think. So hopefully I will get this done here, a couple of these in the ground. I have decided I'm going to put some figs in the ground. This is a persimmon. These are, apparently this is the thing with persimmons where they abort their fruit quite frequently. So it is loaded with fruit, but I don't know what's going on. I might just get it in the ground. Fruit be damned. So this go around. So yeah, these trees are still here. I will, you know, watering them, loving them, giving them a lot of positive reinforcing words, but not in the ground yet. The papaya is something I definitely wanted to get in the ground because that is fast growing, and it's already grown quite a bit since I got it in that little pot. So that is definitely on my list to do this week, along with those raspberry bushes. This guy, oh, this is my honey jar jujube I was so excited to get, but still dormant or dead. But it is encouraging that some of my fellow Texas fruit tree growers, the less popular or native varieties, one of the members of the group I'm in, his just woke up last week. Not even last week, earlier this week. It just woke up. So I'm holding out hope that maybe this bout of rain triggers something in it to want to join us. Dude, oh, this is what I was going to show you. So let me back up a little. I had to do that barricade because you see all these little rifts of soil and mulch. It's because of the water. It carried it. So I had to put that barricade up. And it is a hot mess over here, so don't judge me for that either. There's a lot to be done. I'm sure our neighbors love us so much. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna go over here. Michael's area. There's a mound right here that has his sweet potato. He forgot a potato out on the ground in a bag, but he's put some regular potatoes to kind of try to grow some slips. We have a really long growing season, so he has plenty of time still to grow slips. But this area needs Jesus. We're not gonna. Now this, I know, was gonna have a lot of shock because of the way we ripped it up. That's that fig I planted. So it's looking really, really sad. And if this were my first year growing figs or just growing things, period, I'd probably have cried a little bit. But I am pretty confident that this will show signs of life soon. Figs are just determined to live. They don't like to die. And if it does, well, this is the cutting I got from my brother, and I just spoke to him, and he actually still has the tree. He was going to uproot it, but he decided to keep it so far, so I will always go start more if I need to, thankfully. That's why maybe I was a little bit less fragile with this one, but I also like to experiment, so we'll see. I'm pretty confident, you know. This tree up here, I don't think I showed you guys this after Ezreal pruned it, but she did a really good job. A little late in the season to do it, so I don't know what kind of stress that put on the overall plant, the mother plant, but it's all good, you know. I mean, this tree has been here long before us, and we've pruned this thing down at the wrong time of year, all the way to the base practically, when about the second or third year we moved in, and she lives because she's a beast. Respect. So I just love the jungle look under it. I love how it opened up so you can, you know, like the bones of it, so you can see it. Anyway, so we're coming around to Eli's area, and here is his area. I'm not gonna go in depth on his area because he knows what he planted here. I will let him do a video all on his own to tour his little area. But this is something we do need to rectify here. This is our waterway, and as you can see, all of this mulch needs to get moved because it got shoved down here in this last little, I don't even see where the culvert is. I think it's like right under me. But anyway, this has to get, all this mulch has to get moved, and this leaning tower of logs needs to get dealt with. But that's definitely got to get done this week. Fingers crossed. So I'm looping back around. That's where we started. I'm looping back around. My potting table has not been used much, but the plan is we need to move this back onto the rock so we open up that area for planting, and we have a grape trellis going over here. And it'll make more sense once you actually see it, but I just wanted to do an update before we started really moving things about. My citrus, Oh my goodness, that looks terrible. My citrus, I don't know that I should have left them out in this last bit of rain, but you know, their leaves are getting a little light. I need to feed them. I need to give them some nutrition because they're kind of mad at me right now. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so here goes some more hibiscus. We have a lot of hibiscus now. Elias absolutely loves. Oh, look at this. Volunteer sunflower. A lot of junk around here. So here's Eli's area from this angle. And he's going to be converting all of this lighter area that has nothing. He's going to be converting that here this season as well. And, oh, I just bumped my leg. My cup holders, I purchased these at Aldi's a couple years back, and they're always in a different location. My daughter moves them all the time. The 3-year-old. So I have my little starts here. These guys, a lot of these melons over here. I don't know why I planted so many, but we're gonna have to get those in the ground because they look like they're almost ready. I'm gonna have to give them some food. They got their true leaves coming in, and the other stuff is a lot of cooler weather crops, but I like to experiment. Eli does not have any of those tomatoes planted. So this is the front little peach tree from seed, or stone fruit from seed. We really don't even know what it is. We just call it peach tree. And here's an interesting little vine that popped up. I'm not sure what this is exactly. I'm trying to identify it to know if I'm going to leave it or if I'm going to pull it. But yeah, we'll figure that out. All of this greenage right here is just here for ground cover right now. It eventually is going to have to get pulled when we kind of relocate the tables and... sorry, volunteer. I apologize. When we move things about. Oh, this little sunroot, this little thing down here, you'll notice I'm a little scatterbrained. That's just my normal state. So I am who I am. So this tray down here, sorry spider, is my, I started these from seed. These are feijoas from seeds I collected. Get out of here, Rolly. Hold on. You gotta get out of here. Come on. There you go. Oh, there you go. So these are feijoas I started from seed. Pineapple guava. They're feijoas, but they're also called pineapple guava. And as you can see, I was a little worried I killed the seeds because I soaked them a little bit longer than you were supposed to. And they weren't doing anything for like over a week. I think it might have been 2 weeks. But ta-da! They're sprouting. Hold on. Oh, that's too close. Let's see. So let's see. We have... I'm going to back out. There we go. We have... I can see... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 little sprouts. I don't know how... Oh, another little rolly. I don't know how well they're going to do. Come on, guy. God dang it. Come on. I don't know how well they're going to do with all this rain. Some of them look like they took kind of like a hit with the rain. Like, I don't know if you can see that one right there, but it might be okay. I'm just so happy that they sprouted. That would be so dope if I get these to turn into actual plants, because feijoas are like one of my new faves. I don't know where they've been all my life. I can't believe it took me this long to try them, but my marigolds need to go in the ground. And a lot of these sad looking ones are from the dumpster, so we're keeping them alive. A lot less than what we had to plant. I'm not going to go into detail on those because I just want to give you a visual on what the table looks like now, so I can have some sort of documentation when we actually get it done. So let me back up real quick. That's a bag of rocks right there. I got to get those in place, the walkways. And more trash. Yay. All right. The wind, the storms have kind of like thrown things all over. So we have all these volunteer squash plants of some sort. I'm not sure what kind of squash, but anyway, so here's the front herb area. So there are the steps to the house and the blueberries and stuff. That's kind of like where we started. So I'm doing a loop. And you can see how this is filling in. This is the little designated walkway now. Here are my banana plants. And you know, I might need to change the pot or the medium that these guys are in. I don't know that they have enough room. But the elderberries and the mulberries and the figs are doing good. So, you know, considering the bananas are doing good too. They're still alive, right? Like, they probably could certainly be doing better, but they're alive. So, hey, I'm already up from last year. I killed all of my banana plants last year. But we have all of these volunteer squash that I am going to have to sadly get rid of at some point. Another Rose of Sharon. Pepper plant. Cannas down there. These sunflowers are going nuts. Another pepper plant. Those peppers I might have taken a little milkweed, taken a little too long to get in the ground. I don't know if they're going to be stunted or not, but it's okay because I'll get more peppers from our local nursery. My tomatoes in here, their leaves are so unhappy with me. This is why the urgency to get these guys in the ground is crucial. Oy! Some of these plants are likely going to be goners. I gotta feed these guys. This is, oh, so depressing. Anyway, so here's this angle. Oh, look at my borage. Oh, it smells so nice. Beautiful. Anyway, yeah, so this is this angle. Oh my gosh, I keep stepping on these little volunteers. So this is this angle. Now, all right, American persimmon, right there. There's a tree. There's a lysis area just for orientation purposes. Now we're gonna come over here. This grass is nutso. Native mulberry. I don't know if I'm gonna leave that. I'll probably pull it. This is the watermelon alley, watermelon lane up here. We have sugar babies to the right. Oof. A lot of grass needed to be pulled still, but sugar babies to the right. At the very end there are a bunch of orange or yellow. We're gonna put more. We're very much into the high density planting, so we are putting more melons over here. Some of the ones that I have started back there behind me. Here is, I got a cucumber. Oh yay, more new growth, and it's turning green again. I thought I killed it. Those over there, I got Malabar spinach, I'm pretty sure. Here's a perennial flower I put in. Here are the trees. I'm just gonna show you like this because I'm not gonna go walk through everything because we're already at 20 minutes and I don't want to make this too terribly long because, you know. So some of these squash, I'm surprised they're still alive that I put at the base here. But I'm gonna have to extend these logs around this comfrey. It's gonna change a lot. So I like to document this, but it's gonna definitely change quite a bit here. From video to video, I think, especially with things growing in. So here are the first two archways. We have jalapenos on this side. Nothing on this side yet. We have jalapenos on that side on the interior. Nothing on that side yet. Actually, you know what? I put one cucumber on the interior of that. But we have on the exterior, let's go over to this side first. Sorry, guys. Cucamelon, those two plants there. This one looks like it died, so that's okay because I have backups. I'm going to plant another one there. But I have two cucamelon, and then I interplanted, or three cucamelon. And in the centers, I planted seeds of different things. It doesn't look like they're coming up yet, but it's only been like 2 days since I did that, I think. 3 days. Oh, seeds coming up here. I forget all what I planted. That's why I did a video. Oh yay, look at this guy. Ta-da. Yeah, so the seeds are coming up. I planted these a day. This trellis was the first one. And the most northern trellis right here out of these two. I planted that one first, and then I planted this one. So by that account, these should be coming up tomorrow because these germinated now. So And let's see, that's a cucumber. So let's go to the other side. Oh look, we got our beans coming up. Nice. So the beans have sprouted over here. And then I need to get mulch over there. This cucamelon survived. I only put one on this side. I don't know why exactly, but I did. So perennial, okra on each end there. And then I don't know if you can see in the front there, those little plants right there and kind of all around that, and including behind this sunflower right here down there, all okra. I was just kind of like desperately, frantically plugging plants at any possible spot that I could. And there's a lot of grass trying to come up in here, but that's okay because we'll get in here with the hula hoe, stirrup hoe, and get it tackled. So, all right, there goes those two trellises. And kind of crazy. We'll come back to that raised bed over there. Oh my gosh, those dog things are still on the fence. Oh, my wonderful kids. I love them so much. Let's see. Lamb's quarter. I'm pretty positive that every time I see it now, that's what I'm saying. So, oh, look at the fungi. Look at the mushroom. Beautiful. I love it. These jalapenos may be stunted. They were kind of in junk condition when we bought them. They were on discount. So, I'm not really expecting... Spiderweb, back up. I'm not really expecting a ton out of it. But, you know, it's definitely worth planting and seeing what happens. So this is Ezreal's little area. More, as you can see, we have the volunteer squash all over the place. So that should be on. I think this is butternut over here. Anyway, so this is from this angle. I'm gonna come over here on the fence line. You can kind of get the visual. The back row here, the berry bushes are blackberries. There's that rhubarb, jalapenos, tomatoes, borage. I'm surprised both of these survived because they were that one and this one was very root bound and entangled with one another. Ooh, yes. I'm eating you right now. I love the sun golds. So, sorry about the smacking in your ear, but here we go. Oh my goodness, those are so delicious. Yeah. Berry bushes. You can see this one. We have a lot of tip layering going on. Oh, hold on. Going on there. We'll be dividing that plant out, certainly. Holy moly. Okay. Peach tree. Apple. Okay, so this is the other trellis here. What? So this is the third trellis we put. We actually did a video putting this one up. These are the cucumbers I planted. These are starts I started from seed. Let's see if I can... I don't remember the variety these are. Jesus. I don't know what these are. Oh, here we go. I see it. Hold on. These are... Oh, these are the Chinese snake cucumbers. Nice. Okay, good. I'm excited about that. All right. Chinese snake cucumbers are on this. All the same variety. So I'm probably gonna come through and plant a melon on here as well, but from seed in between. So that way, when these cucumbers might be puttering out, I'll have some melons coming in to kind of take over. Maybe that's the theory. We'll see. Watermelon. We have volunteers all over. If you haven't figured that out by now. Look at Comfrey. So anyway, I hope this isn't too terribly boring. We're at 26 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up here soon. I just want to give the perspective. Oh, I see some tomatoes. I'm going to go over to the cinder block area. All right. We're going to walk over here. My neighbor's dog. Okay, so let's see. This is from this way. We have the cassava melons on these corners and the canary melons right there. We have a couple tomatoes that look so much better since I put them in the ground compared to the cups of the yellow leaves. And right here with French sorrel. And then down here we have 2 more tomatoes that also look way better since we put them in the ground. And that is a tiger melon, and that is French sorrel. So I have quite a bit of planting to do still in this bed and then along the perimeter. Let's go over here. Oh, this trash. So this is Elias and Israel's area. I'm not going to go in there. I will also let him do this tour of what he planted where and what she planted where. They know that, but this little strip right here is going to be mine. This little strip of grass right here. Those are his plants there right now, but I'm going to plant along the strip, along the fence line. Not sure what exactly yet. All right, let's go. Here's the busted up water faucet because my kids, I don't know, they ripped it out of the wall, and it's just been like that now for a while. Oh, I did sneak some fennel in between the comfrey in there. I don't know if you can see that, but I just, like I said, I just started shoving things everywhere. So here is another berry bush. Doing very well. Here is our busted rain barrel, which is why we need a much better system anyway. This was just a rain barrel we designed, or we built at a workshop I took Elias and Israel to a year or 2 ago. Probably 2, well yeah, because COVID. So 2 years ago now. Jeez Louise. But this season I noticed it had a mega crack in it because my kids like to dance on things and play with stuff they're not supposed to. Alright. Oh, it's soggy. So let's just not talk about the asparagus, okay? Okay. All right, we're coming back around. Oh, look at the potatoes. Oh, this area. I really got to get this area cleaned up. This is going to be a seating area out here. I really got to get this cleaned up because this makes me very, ugh, all this junk and trash here. But here go the potatoes. Holy moly, we're at 30 minutes. Okay, here go the potatoes. Not the opportune time for them to just be at this size, because we're going to start getting really warm here, but it's all good. Experimentation, right? I don't follow traditional rules in life, so why would I do it with gardening? Onions. Okay, Ezriel's area. Let's see. Well, this is my area still right here. That's a fig. That's gone bonkers. I actually, you know what? I know this fig down here that we rooted or air layered is ready to cut. I'm gonna have to get in there and cut that today. And get it in some soil, drier soil. So here's Ezriel's area. I would say I would let her do the explaining on this, but she's not particularly fond of the camera much. So she's got all kinds of wildness. I wonder where she gets that from. Wild, beautiful, lush, green craziness going on, which I absolutely love. And then we're back here. So here go these peppers. Those jalapenos in there. I'm going to probably move this to just a sort of different location, but that's how they are right now as of today, May 23rd, 2021. They're doing very well. And we're back to the front. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it wasn't too terribly boring. It's going to be fun to see how this progresses from now until even just next week. Hopefully I'll do another tour right in the... Hey, Wasp. We're not friends. Okay? Okay, I have to go because I do not like those things. But it'll be really nice to see how this area progresses, and it's growing season. And the sun is almost out. Yay! But it's going to be short-lived probably. Oh my gosh, I have to go past you, Wasp. No hard feelings. Okay. because we have another storm rolling through. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is going to be it for today. For this video, remember, little by little by little equals a lot. Please, if you enjoy our videos or want to watch us in our journey, come back next time and learn as we grow with us. See you later. Bye. We're getting ready to move this table back, and this thing was full of water. You can see where it's wet, where the water line was, and we've been filling these jugs with the water because it was rainwater for one, and it's super nutrient dense with all the soil that was in there, and plus I just don't like wasting water. So that's what we're doing right now, jug by jug. Are you over here pouting and throwing a temper tantrum?
I was doing that. I was doing my job because I'm doing all the hard work here. I love gardening.